Is the world shifting towards a multipolar decade? This question, once the subject of theoretical geopolitical debates, is now the defining reality of our times. West Asia is currently undergoing its most intense geopolitical reconfiguration in years. For India, this is not a distant contest, but a vital theater that directly impacts our economy, our security, and our strategic future. Today, we must explore a profound question. How does India navigate this volatile landscape? The answer lies in what we call the golden median, which is a calibrated middle path of strategic flexibility and diplomatic balance. Let us first examine our relationship with Israel. There is no denying of the immense gains from this partnership. From the Kargil War in 1999 to the present day, Israel has been a critical provider of military technology, intelligence gathering, and counter-insurgency expertise. We have collaborated on the Barak 8 missile and launched over 35 agricultural centers of excellence. However, as thinkers and policymakers, we must ask that, has this mutually beneficial partnership become more of a habit than a product of serious strategic deliberation? Habit and strategy often pull in opposite directions. The assumption that American and Israeli military strikes on Iranian facilities would produce strategic calm has been tested and found to be in vain. We must remember that sound foreign policy cannot be guided by the momentum of habit alone. What matters is not just what an alignment provides today, but what it achieves over time. This brings us to Iran. Iran has demonstrated remarkable strategic resilience. A nation that can dictate ceasefire terms to the United States after absorbing punitive strikes cannot be casually discounted. Iran is a civilizational state, a regional heavyweight, and its geography is the geography of energy and coercion. For India, Iran is indispensable. It is the gateway to Afghanistan, Central Asia, and Europe through the Chabahar port and the international north-south transport corridor. These routes allow us to bypass Pakistan and reduce transit times by almost 40%. Furthermore, we cannot ignore the rising red dragon, that is China. China is rapidly expanding its footprints through a 25-year comprehensive strategic partnership with Tehran. If India over-aligns with Israel, we risk pushing Iran further into a strategic embrace with China and Pakistan, which fundamentally weakens our own strategic interests. Because economic power is the engine of empires, geopolitical strategy must be firmly grounded in economic reality. Every diplomatic choice India makes in West Asia carries a profound economic consequences for ordinary citizens. Consider the Strait of Hormuz, where almost 20% of global oil trade passes. India imports nearly 85% of its total crude oil, with about 60% originating from West Asia. Whenever the strait becomes a flashpoint, consequences follow like inflation, rupee depreciation, and fiscal pressure, which are felt directly in Indian households. Furthermore, our true wealth in the region is our diaspora. There are around 9 to 10 million Indians living in Gulf countries, contributing to over $125 billion in annual remittances. When conflicts escalate, their lives are at risk, necessitating massive costly evacuations like Operation Rahat, Ajay, and Kaveri. Strategic flexibility requires us to shun comfortable alignments to protect these vital lifelines. How then do we balance these competing forces? The answer lies in our Think West policy, initiated in 2014. We have moved past the hesitancies of the 20th century to embrace the true multiple alignment. We sit at the table and the I2U2 and the IMEC corridor while simultaneously investing in BRICS and SEO. But as we rise as the fifth largest economy, we must also claim the mantle of Vishwa Bandhu, the champion of Global South. The Global South overwhelmingly sympathizes with the Palestinians and support two-state solution. Every visible alignment with Israel risks putting our precious diplomatic capital in jeopardy. We must also watch Europe carefully. The European political landscape has turned against Israel's action as over-alignment, and this could jeopardize our economic ambitions, including the India-EU Free Trade Agreement. In the end, history rarely rewards simplistic and binary choices. India must not merely adapt to alignments forced by others, but we must also pursue an architectonic foreign policy. We must shape our own strategic environment by deepening our connectivity projects, leveraging our vast economic size, and honoring our civilizational ties. We can maintain the golden median. We must wield our leverage with political will, ensuring that our path forward is independent, decisive, and truly serves the long term national interests of India. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.